12 minutes before 7 o'clock, breaking news this morning. 5 nursing students from Georgia Southern University are dead and 2 others hurt after a multi-vehicle crash near Savannah. It happened yesterday on Interstate 16. Police say it involved 3 tractor trailers, 1 tanker truck, and 4 other vehicles. The university says all of the victims are from Georgia.
A very good Thursday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. 6:48. I'm Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau, and we're just getting started with non-stop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day.
The avian flu outbreak that's hit nearly 30 farms in Minnesota now has some stores right here in the valley pulling eggs off of shelves. Bear Brothers Incorporated in Hawley is under a quarantine by the federal government after bird flu was discovered there earlier this week.
Eggs from there will not be sold at Hornbachers stores until the outbreak is over, and eggs that were on shelves have been pulled off as a precaution. Hornbachers says it will be restocking with a substitute brand from the region by tomorrow.
People just got to understand, the prices that keep going up, and I mean, for a dozen it was over $2 last I checked, which is a lot of money when it used to be $1.69.
I guess the guy has to look out this way. The good Lord takes care of everything. So I'm sure he'll take care of this too.
Federal investigators were at the bear farm near Hawley yesterday and have posted warning signs telling people to stay away. It's likely that all 300,000 birds at that farm will have to be destroyed.
New for you this morning, police have revealed new evidence in the murder of a 10-year-old Minnesota boy. When searchers found Barway Collins' body in the Mississippi River on April 1st, they also found a knife nearby.
Police also say they searched his father's apartment the day they arrested Pierre Collins on suspicion of murder and took 6 knives, 2 plastic covers with duct tape on them, and a bath towel with plant material on it.
It's no jail time for a woman accused of distracted driving in a deadly North Dakota crash. Abby Sletton was sentenced to almost a year probation and a $300 fine after pleading guilty to aggravated reckless driving. She had been facing a negligent homicide charge. Investigators say Sletton was searching Facebook on her phone before she rear-ended a vehicle on I-29 near Hillsboro, killing the other driver.
Coming up on 6:51, time for weather and traffic on the ones. On a very cold start to our Thursday morning in the teens. Do you have the wrong graphic up?
Yes, this is a repeat from February. No, it is cold, unusually, unnecessarily. Not nice, cold this morning. And again, the record low this morning in Fargo, 14 degrees. Set back in 1918. We are awful close to that. We'll top out about 50 to 52 in southeast North Dakota, and this evening, overnight, we will have increasing clouds, and 24 hours from now, it's going to be damp in the southern half of the valley. We are going for, is a little optimistic, I think. We'll count on about 50 to 52, and if we make it to 55, looking good. Increasing clouds, though, especially in the western parts of our viewing area by late afternoon. Lots of sunshine, and further east you go. Not breezy and warmer, and because we're right underneath the center of a cold, high-pressure ridge, well, the winds are going to kind of be all over the place, but not much of a factor. Not breezy and warmer for today. Northwest Minnesota, mid to upper 40s. Northeast North Dakota, cracking 50 along Highway 200, upper 40s in northeast North Dakota. This is probably going to be the nicest day of the week. Abundant sunshine, a lack of wind. No rain, so if you got a golf day today, if you're out in the field today, should be a very nice day. No rain here. You got to go all the way down to the Red River of the South, where there's some rain in North Texas, northern Louisiana, and southern Arkansas. And again, not much for wind, no gustiness, that's gone. And temperature at 18 right now, Grand Forks, but it feels like 10. Fargo-Moorhead looking good under a clear sky, 17 degrees, northwest breeze at 3. Time for a traffic update now from Al Ahmed.
Good morning, Mick. Good morning, everyone. I'm northbound on Interstate 29, just went through the tri-level. A lot of congestion around the tri-level this morning. Got to make sure that you leave room for folks to merge in and out of the traffic. It's really kind of a mess there. Otherwise, traffic on Interstate 94, relatively light this morning. We want to remind you we have a stalled car. It's on eastbound Interstate 94, just west of the tri-level. Something else to look out for. But again, traffic's clipping along out here at 60, 65, maybe even a little bit faster than that at times. Drive carefully today, as always, Willamette Valley today traffic.
For the first time since 1972, Chile's Calbuco volcano has erupted. Check out the video. You can see large ash clouds pouring into the sky. It also forced the evacuation of a nearby town of more than 1,000 people.
Incredible video.
Yeah, no kidding. Testimony from a handwriting expert is set to continue later this morning when the trial of a West Fargo teacher charged with having a sexual relationship with a student resumes.
The student who claimed she had a relationship with Aaron Knodel when she was 17 took the stand in day 2 of the trial. She says the relationship started with text messages but got more physical. The defense said in opening statements that Knodel went the extra mile to help students. But once rumors spread about a relationship, he stopped contact with the girl. The UND Student Senate has backed away from a vote of no confidence for school president Robert Kelly after a memorandum of understanding was reached aimed at creating better communication between students and administrators.
Student government leaders were at odds with Kelly and other administrators after they said they were left in the dark about proposed tuition hikes.
I do believe that one of the most powerful messages of the past few days has been this need to communicate effectively and more fully with all of our students. All of you leaders, student government, those of whom you represent, as well as the rest of our campus community. So we'll welcome your support and help in doing that.
As part of the agreement, UND will create a task force made up of students and administrators to work on tuition proposals.
The North Dakota State Senate could vote today on a bill that would cut oil taxes. The Senate committee has given a due pass recommendation on that bill. State senators did make some amendments to the House version, including one that would cut the overall tax rate to 10% instead of 9.5%. Supporters of the plan say the bill will help provide stability when oil prices drop. Opponents say it will end up costing the state billions of dollars. The bill was approved by the House earlier this week.
A Minnesota teenager will stand trial on charges that he fatally stabbed a fisherman during a confrontation on a St. Croix River boat landing earlier this month. 19-year-old Levi Kendall is charged with first-degree reckless homicide. He says he was defending himself when an argument between his friends and 2 older men escalated to a fight. Minnesota schools will resume taking the comprehensive assessments today after technical glitches forced the Department of Education to suspend the program.
Yeah, the company that's administrating those standardized tests says the major delays this week were caused by a malicious denial of service attack coming from outside the company and meant to overwhelm the system. Now, because of the delays, the Minnesota Department of Education will extend the testing window until May 12th. You lock up your house, you lock up your car, and you lock up your garage, all to try to keep yourself and your belongings safe. But what if someone could simply walk right through your front door?
New technology available right here in the Valley could make lock-picking obsolete. Tonight at 10, Valley News Live crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson investigates how it could be making burglary easier.
It's a great family summer spot, and it's opening its summer hours on Saturday.
One of my favorites for sure. The Chihinkaba Zoo in Wahpeton not only has unique animals to see, but also summer classes for kids to learn. The Valley Today's Christy Larson has been learning a lot already this morning. She joins us live from the zoo. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, Kyle and Lisa. And as you can see here, we have a friend. I mean, Kyle said his name enough, so we brought Corso out for you guys this morning. And this is just one of the many animals, good morning, Corso, that you can see here at the Chihinkapa Zoo, right, Tom?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Corso will be on exhibit and everybody else. Corso loves mics. He eats them regularly on here. It'll be a great day on Saturday. Won't be the warmest, but there'll be all the animals will be out and checking everybody out. And Corso's really likes you, and he wants to see if you get any more treats with you.
And again, you guys are going to be opening at 10 in the morning, and he is such a big animal since the last time we saw him. I mean, last time we saw him, he was a little bit smaller, and the horns were smaller, but you can come and see Corso, you can come and see the tigers and the bears that we showed you this morning. You can come and see so many different animals throughout this whole summer, and we do have a link on valleynewslive.com up on our hot button to the Chihinkapa Zoo because they do have a lot of great classes that are going to be going on this summer as well for kids to be a part of. And like we've been saying, I mean, this is a way for kids to come and learn, and they don't even know that they're doing it.
Absolutely. It's a great way for kids to come and learn, experience nature on there. The primates are a huge favorite. Everybody loves to watch the orang and the spiders, the gibbons, the lemurs. So it's just a great day all around.
And I think he wants to play, so I'll let you play with him a little bit. And Kyle and Lisa, I'm backing up again at the Chihinka Zoo this morning, having a lot of fun and getting my heart going.
For sure. Corso just keeps on growing.
As she pointed out, his horns are bigger.
Yeah.
But she also is pulling food out of her pocket, so no.
It's probably what he wants.
She's going to be very popular with Corso. Christy Larson reporting live. Thank you, Christy.
Well, it was a tough night for the Minnesota Wild and their fans. Round one of the Stanley Cup playoffs now tied up with the St. Louis Blues. The Blues beat the Wild 6-1 last night. The series moves back to St. Louis Game 5 tomorrow night. Building on the success of the 100-mile Thanksgiving Farmers Market, Concordia College is holding a first-ever springtime version today.
In honor of Earth Week, the 100-mile Terra Madre Farmers Market goes from 3 to 6:30 tonight at the Knutson Campus Center. It will feature a wide variety of local food and products, including pasta, farm-fresh eggs, potted flowers, and much more.
If you want to stay updated on breaking news and weather throughout the day, sign up for our Valley News Live text alerts. Just head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click the text alerts button for all of the details.
Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: chances are you'll spend 2 hours and 45 minutes doing this today and probably every day.
The answer: using apps.
You don't even realize you're doing it most of the day.
No. You just sit there on your phone and...
Whether it's a game,
or
Facebook
throughout the morning.
app, really,
yeah.
On your phone.
As you notice, like I have my phone sitting here most of the morning. Your phone is hiding down there most of the morning. Got to stay connected throughout the valley today.
And that's why my battery is at 54% already.
Yeah, it's not even 7.
Quick check of the forecast, about 45 to 50 this afternoon. Should be a lovely day, just real cool. Yes, it is 17 right now in Fargo.
Thank you for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in 25 minutes.
Have a wonderful Thursday, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow morning.